First at 6, taking the South Carolina governor to court over not enforcing mask mandates in schools. Good evening. I'm Brian Blakely.
And I'm Alicia Barnes. Of disability rights advocates say the refusal to implement mask mandates is depriving some students of their equal right to an education. And this case has made it all the way to the Federal Court of Appeals in Richmond, Virginia. And that's where we find Chief Legal Correspondent Seema Iyer this evening. Hello, Seema. Arguments are now set for tomorrow afternoon, and you being the only reporter allowed inside that courtroom. And this court's first week back in person hearings now is all happening at the same time.
Yeah, this whole setting says we're very much still in a pandemic, though, here. But so is McMaster already at a disadvantage, though?
I would think so, Brian, because Delta is still spreading, Omicron is surging, and right now, this case has national implications. Let me remind everyone, this Court of Appeals I am in front of and I will be inside of tomorrow, this is one step below the United States Supreme Court. So let me break down the players of this action. So as Alicia talked about, the disability rights, the plaintiffs, they are represented by two disability rights organizations, plus 9 individuals. Now, these individuals, I believe, are parents that are representing the children who are affected with some type of pre-existing condition. Now, on the other side, it's not just the governor, guys. It is also South Carolina's top cop, the Attorney General. Plus, we also have the school superintendent, Molly Spearman. So those are the 3 defendants. Plus, we also have 7 defendant counties. So I know you guys think I get a lot, very animated when I'm in court, but I'm not exaggerating this time. This really does have monumental implications. We are still in a pandemic, and we still need to wear masks, and all eyes on this courtroom tomorrow. Guys.
So, Seema, how can a state budget provision, which is at the center of this lawsuit, actually prevail over the federal disability laws? Because I thought federal law was supposed to supersede state law.
You would think, and I don't know even how it's gotten this far, but this is part of the argument here, right? And the budget provision that you're referring to, it's Budget Proviso 1.108, and this has been in effect since June 25th, 2021, and it says that no school district or any of its schools may use any funds appropriated or authorized pursuant to this act to require students and or employers to wear a face mask at any of its education facilities. Now, on the other side of the argument for the disability rights, they're saying under disability rights laws, public school districts, they must provide children with disabilities equal opportunity to a public education, okay? I want everyone to think about civil rights because that's what this is about. This includes being able to receive an education in an integrated environment without being segregated, guys.
All right, Seema, so Governor McMaster is at the heart of this case. Will he be sitting at the defense table, though, tomorrow in Virginia?
You know, a lot of people have asked me that question. I don't think so. And you know that I have followed, this is, I think, the 3rd federal case where Governor McMaster has been a defendant that I have actually been present for, and he has never appeared. He usually has a team of lawyers. I did reach out to the governor's office. I haven't received notice on who's going to appear, but I do imagine that there will be several attorneys arguing on each side. Okay, so the Attorney General may have one lawyer, the counties may have another lawyer, the school superintendent, and then of course the plaintiffs, they may have at least one lawyer, but maybe even 3. And I just want to leave everyone with this other note, just so you have an idea of the disabilities we're talking about with these children. They range from asthma to congenital heart disease, autism, weakened immune system. And the CDC is already saying that these children with these conditions are more susceptible to the coronavirus. So see, that is the issue at the very bottom of all this, is that without these masks, these kids are more likely to get sick, guys.
Yeah, 800 new cases reported in South Carolina today. Seema, we're going to catch up with you tomorrow for an update from Virginia on what
All
happens
day.
there. Yeah, you got
All
it.
day.
All day, and also on
All night.
fox46.com for all the information as well. Thank you so much.